We're one of the biggest and best. We really are. It's like not completely unusual to have a craft center on a campus, but we have a wider range of offerings than many places will have. All of our classes are very low cost. We keep them that way because we're funded by student fees. We've been very well supported by our student government, and to be able to do that, and people just really appreciate the ability to come here and have a facility that has as much to offer as we have. So that's a big thing for all students and faculty, staff, as well as the community to come and take workshops. But then also the open studio space, so people can come here to do ceramics or to learn how to blow glass, to do woodworking, photography, lots of different fibers, crafts, and a wide range of things that you can do here. The glass studio is kind of 3 studios combined in one. There's a fusing and slumping, there's flame working, and there is a hot shop.
It's really cool that everything happens back there versus a more normal way is to have the cold shop in the next building over, or the fusing studio doesn't even exist.
So the Craft Center started when this wing of the EMU was built in the early 70s. It started out as a tool library where we could check out, or students could come in and check out whatever tools they needed to work on any projects they had. And from there it expanded into being able to offer workshops.
I got my hands on the process, I think when I was maybe 12 years old. We got a torch in the house that I was living in with my family. And we set that up in the basement. It was an oxygen and propane torch. And then it wasn't until I began working at the Craft Center that I actually got to blow soft glass out of a furnace. Again, that refers to gathering the molten glass out of a furnace, which completely blew me away. The technique of offhand glass blowing is extremely rigorous and demanding, physically, mentally, everything. Just the work environment alone is maybe your ambient temperature is 100 degrees or something. So it's really difficult to then approach that by yourself and go through all of this really intense stuff all by yourself, even if it's just to have someone taking a heat on your piece. I have a fantastic group of people that I make glass with, and it basically feels like time stops, and we'll be walking out of here at like 5 in the morning. How far the envelope gets pushed as to what you can make when you're working with a team, it's just exponentially further.
It's really something worth taking advantage of, and that if they haven't been in here, they should come in and take a look around and see what we have to offer, because it's probably more than you realized. And take a look around. We're always here to give you a tour or a demonstration on something, just to let people know.
I hate to say it because I think that synergy is so cliched as a term, but it really does exist here.
The liveliness, just the creativity that goes on here, the energy, there's so much going on here all the time. And just seeing the students come in, or not even always students, but sometimes it's community members that have just, they might be elderly and they're just realizing that they have this aptitude for doing something craftier, that they really get enjoyment out of it, and just kind of seeing that spark in somebody's eyes light up when they realize that this is something that they really enjoy and that it really brings something to their life. That's really, what keeps me going here. It's a really neat thing to see.